As jurors, you must decide what the facts of this case are. This is your job and nobody else's.
First at 6, deliberations are set to resume tomorrow in the trial of former Grand Rapids police officer Christopher Schurr. Schurr is charged with second-degree murder in the death of Patrick Lyoya.
Today, prosecutors and the defense gave closing arguments. Jurors were given 3 choices: guilty of second-degree murder, guilty of voluntary manslaughter, or not guilty of anything.
News 8's Ken Kolker joining us live tonight after spending his day in that courtroom. What is the latest tonight, Ken?
Good evening, Brian and Sue. The jurors were sent out to start deliberating at about 12:40 this afternoon after listening to closing arguments during the morning.
At this time, I'm going to have someone come out and let you all out to go and begin deliberations.
Patrick is no saint. I'm not going to sit here and argue Patrick was a saint. He was drunk driving. He was resisting. He was driving without a driver's license. None of those are executable offenses.
Yes, he was drinking and driving. Is that a bad thing? Yes, but nobody's saying they deserve to be executed, and nothing like that happened. The issue is whether or not he was in fear after Patrick Lyoya later on took his taser.
The 12-member jury, 10 whites, 1 Hispanic, and a woman who identified herself as biracial, was given 3 choices: guilty of second-degree murder, guilty of voluntary manslaughter, or not guilty of anything at all. In the 5.5-day trial, they heard from 23 witnesses, including Schurr, all focused on a 2.5-minute struggle on April 4th, 2022, that started with a traffic stop and ended with Schurr shooting Lyoya in the back of the head as they fought over the officer's taser.
Say his name! Patrick!
The shooting led to marches, protests, and visits from civil rights leaders. In 46 minutes of closing arguments, prosecutor Chris Becker told the jury that Schurr made mistakes that led to the shooting, chasing him in the first place, pulling his taser within arm's reach of Lyoya.
Bit off more than he could chew, which is essentially what happened here. Patrick's not threatening me. Patrick's not taking a swing at me. Patrick's trying to get away.
The prosecutor argued the taser was no longer a threat.
There's no intent to harm. There's no assault going on here. He's trying to get away. You don't get to shoot somebody because they're trying to get away. That's not a justification. That's not an excuse. The defendant had to have control. The defendant was on top of him the entire time. Why would you think he would need to use deadly force under these circumstances?
In his 52-minute closing argument, defense attorney Matt Borgula argued that Schurr was doing his job.
It's his job to arrest people that are committing crimes. He can't just decide, well, I have to let him go now. Patrick Lyoya decides to walk away from police. Why? We don't know. Officer Schurr is trained, though, that failure to comply, ask yourself why.
Schurr, he argued, was right to chase him after Lyoya started to flee, then to pull his taser during their struggle. The defense argued the taser, even after both cartridges had been fired, was still a threat, or that Schurr rightfully perceived it as one.
And then the fight is on. They both want the taser. That's what they're fighting over. And Officer Schurr has a right to it, and Patrick Lyoya does not.
Lyoya, he argued, had control of the taser. Video showed Schurr was on top of him.
Patrick Lyoya has got it, holding it in his right hand.
Holding it like a gun, he argued.
Officer Schurr is being lifted up. Is he jumping up? No, he's being lifted up by Mr. Lyoya. It's the split second. Any reasonable officer? This isn't murder. What an impossible decision. Make up your mind. It's not murder. It's not manslaughter. This man did not commit a crime.
After the jury left, Judge Christina Mims addressed a defense motion for a mistrial.
Yes, there's an allegation contained within the motion that I was rolling my eyes during some testimony.
She denied the motion.
But I'll state for the record that I don't know the defendant. I don't know the victim.
The jury will return at 8:30 tomorrow morning to resume deliberations, and there's no telling how long it'll take. Live in Grand Rapids, Ken Kolker, News 8.
All right, Ken Kolker, thank you. Make sure you stay with News 8. We will bring you live team coverage once the verdict comes in. The latest updates from that trial will also be posted online at woodtv.com.